Hey guys, before this episode begins, we wanted to give a little announcement. If you haven't heard, Smosh is moving buildings, moving into a bigger studio. It's going to be incredible. We're moving from Rancho Cucamonga all the way to San Dimas.
To Rancho Cucamonga.
We're moving from Rancho Cucamonga to Rancho Cucamonga.
Either way, it's going to be bigger, better. We're going to be able to do more in this space, more content, which I'm really, really excited about. We'll still have fun vibes for the podcast, of course.
A lot may not look different, but in order for us to move, there's going to be a stretch where we're not going to be able to film anything because we're moving. So because of that, there will be changes to the upload schedule, particularly on the Pit channel and the Games channel. So if you're curious about that, check out the socials, Smosh socials on Instagram, anywhere, to get more updates on that.
But don't stress because we have done a lot to prepare for this move already, but it will just look a little bit different. It will be interesting and fun.
Yeah.
We've changed things up.
And within no time, we're going to be back to normal and probably doing more than ever.
Things are going to, we're going to level up.
Yeah, I think it's time we level up.
Yeah.
But anyways, letting you know that. Now on to the best episode of this show we've ever recorded.
Ever.
Hi, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shayne.
And I'm Amanda. And we have a very special guest with us today, Courtney Miller.
Howdy ho.
Woo!
I've never said
Whoa.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
She just, I don't know who you turned into.
Who is
Reba.
that? Who is there?
And Reba. Oh my God.
Okay, I did text Angela the other night, and I was just like, check
What?
this out. Reba Moose Master.
Reba.
We're all Reba?
And we
But
all
wait,
have to be Reba.
Different stages of Reba.
Yes.
I want to be big-haired Reba.
Oh. I'm sitcom Reba. I'm fully sitcom
And who are
Reba.
you, Court?
I'll be like, hey, I'll be just the theme song Reba.
And one of us needs to be like cyborg Reba.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wait, this has to happen.
We have to do Reba.
She did
Moose
like a
Master.
commercial recently, and I was like, "What?" She was like, "Oh my God, it's Reba," or something like. I can't. Do
She's
it yet.
awesome. Like, what an incredible brand to establish.
Reba.
Like, what's your brand? I'm a single mom who works 2 jobs.
Who loves her kids and never stops.
What's her brand?
Never
It's just
stops.
Reba.
I'm Reba.
She's a real redhead.
Yeah,
true
truly,
ginger.
Truly, is that her natural hair color? Like,
I don't
I'm
know.
sure at this point probably
I'm sure
not.
she's dyeing it now, but
Yeah, can you
I'm
relax?
sure she's. But like originally,
Google says
Chaperone
yes,
does the same thing.
and she dyes it to make it more vibrant.
fair.
Fire.
Entirely. See, we're already doing Reba Moose Master right now.
Reba Moose
I always loved
Master.
our series of doing too many somethings, and we always like struggled with a game. But Moose Master is the perfect one
Perfect.
to just do those.
Yeah.
Because it's a game for children.
Yes.
I can't imagine playing that game with children.
No.
Oh yeah, I feel like
It's
you're
gotta
like,
be
pick up a card, you idiot.
You didn't do it right. Pick up a card.
Yeah, pick up a card.
Dumbass.
You lost. Go outside.
You lose. Sit there in silence.
Yeah, you can't say no. You can't say idiot. My thumb's here. Dumb.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
What are
Pick
you
up
saying?
a card.
Pick up a card. Finish this story.
Why wasn't I invited to Thanksgiving this year? It's like you pissed off all the kids.
And you're like passing the
my
whatever
gosh.
sound story.
because we brought Flip 7 to play with your nieces and stuff. Like,
Oh, Flip 7's perfect.
was good, but I think Moose Master would break the family.
I would never want to play Moose Master.
No.
But Moose Master here, one of the goats.
It's literally my favorite. We get so upset with
Yeah.
each other.
Do you guys think we'll play it this year?
I think we're gonna.
No, I
play
think
it
we're
this year.
done for the year.
Yeah, we're
I'm
done.
just
No
kidding.
Flip 7, no Moose Master. Okay. Today, I got a bubble in my throat.
Whoa,
you know when that
Bria.
happens? You know when that happens? Your voice
Get it out.
sounds
Yeah,
different
and it
for a
sucks,
bit.
and you're trying to say something serious, and you're like,
You're like talking, also you're like coughing. You're like, I don't know. So,
Do you go back and go, I'm so sorry I had something in my throat, or do you just like power through?
why did you see like nothing ever happened?
There's
I didn't
nothing
sound
better than
different
someone
there.
powering through something like that, or powering through a yawn. You know, Ian did it the other day, like on camera, and I was like, you just powered through a yawn. And he
Like
was like,
speaking through it?
Ian will
He was
power
like-
through yawns.
yeah.
He's like yawning and burping and talking.
I feel so bad when I yawn in the middle of a conversation.
You've done it so many times
Of course
to
I
me.
do.
Because you're
Yeah,
tired.
that makes me yawn. Don't make me yawn.
Anyways, guys, we are going over our 2025 predictions that we predicted for last year. We're going to see if any of them came true.
I think quite a bit did.
Yeah, me too.
And then we're going to make our predictions for 2026.
Yeah, and Court's going to help us because Court has a lot of predictions.
Yeah.
Reba's going to come to the studio. I'm already making that prediction. Okay.
Reba?
Whoa.
What if Reba came to Smosh?
I would love Reba as a guest.
I'm not saying that she's on a video. She just comes to Smosh.
She's just here.
She just says hi.
She watches over Moose Master. Okay, so that's my first prediction is Reba's going to come to Smosh Studio whether she's in a video or not.
She's going to be here. She's going to meet us.
Just put your arms around each other and be there. Be there.
Okay. Should we look over our predictions for 2025 and mark off all the ones that we got right?
Court.
Okay.
And they're right
Courtney has them. Okay, so
Wait, we can't have Court covered the whole time.
No, I'll bring it up for when you guys.
Yeah.
So we wrote, it's year of the. Oh, so this
Viral
what was the viral animal of 2025? Do we know what ended up being like some of the viral animals?
With the baby hippo?
Well, the baby hippo was 2024.
What?
Yeah, that was 2024. Crazy, I know.
2024. Capybaras were
What
big
was
in
the-
2025.
Yeah.
The old bear
The anglerfish.
that passed away.
That was just so sad.
I should have said anglerfish.
Yeah, you should have.
I said whale. So I think the anglerfish that died was like the 2025. That was a big one.
So we guessed cow, elephants, whale, Hyrax,
I forget who said Hyrax.
Wasn't there an orange shark this year?
Was there an
maybe
orange
giraffe,
shark?
and sloth. Safe to say that none of our animals were correct.
We did not
Wait,
nail that.
Remember there was the baby giraffe that passed away, but it was the first giraffe or
yeah.
like the only giraffe to be alive without spots.
It didn't have
and
spots.
it looked beautiful. So a giraffe, there was a baby giraffe,
I know, but that's sad.
but they
So
stayed a baby.
sad.
there wasn't a.
Oh, baby forever. That's so sad. Okay.
I think we called that one a loss. I don't think we had a big hit with any of those.
That's a loss.
But that's okay.
Should we
Do you want to cross it out?
Or I guess we can't cross it.
No, we'll just leave it unchecked. We'll mark the square if we feel this.
Let's check.
If you're just listening right now, Court is holding up a massive, big piece of white
Yeah,
paper.
give it a little sound.
That's me, big piece of white.
Okay, this next one I threw out there because I was listening to a lot of Chapel Roan.
Yeah.
And so at the beginning of 2025, I said, I think Chapel Roan's career, it blew up so big, so fast. I think Chapel Roan's going to take a break. I think like that's a thing that musicians do a lot.
Well, she was getting very overwhelmed with her fans because her fans were being a lot. And I kind of feel like she did take a break.
She did take a break. She had to cancel a big show.
And I think she like delayed her album. Am I wrong?
Well, she
I don't
delayed
know.
the release of Subway for a very, very long time. But I specifically remember she had to miss a big show because of her mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, this diva. And I'm like, we all wanted a
Diva?
diva. We all wanted a diva. You guys just couldn't handle it.
Listen, no one is coming for you. You have to take the breaks for yourself. You have to give yourself self-care. Nobody is going to tell you
Exactly.
to take a break. So I'm glad that she did.
Yeah.
She did go on tour.
She is on tour. So I don't know if it's like, it's a little like,
It's not like a big break.
it's not like she pulled a Fiona Apple. You know what I mean? It's
Fiona Apple.
That's kind of what I think.
her.
Not quite that prediction. I think I was predicting she's gonna like not. She's gonna
So
like
you're
go
not-
away. I don't think that's true.
not
I don't
counting
think
it.
she fully took a
Dang,
break. I think
you're
she was really. I think she
0
was
for 2.
around. She was performing. She was doing all that stuff.
Okay.
All right. Someone super famous on Bit City or Smosh Mouth.
Yep.
I think we. Let's see. Like
Well, Bob the Drag Queen was on
true.
Yes.
Smosh Mouth.
pretty big.
Trixie Mattel.
Trixie Mattel and Bob the
Huge.
Drag Queen. So we did have two of the biggest drag queens ever.
That's arguable,
on
yes.
both shows. I'd say that's pretty big.
Yeah, Bill Clinton was also on Bit City.
That's true. There for the big reveal.
And Ripley.
And Ripley. I mean, those are
Jacksepticeye
huge.
on URL was really cool for
actually,
me.
Jack-
Jacksepticeye on Smosh Mouth as well.
As far as YouTube goes, like Jacksepticeye is one of
Yep.
the like big legendary
I
ones.
got to meet him, which was so
Very cool.
Very cool.
And I was glad you met him not in the context of here. You met him at a party.
Yeah, I met him at a party.
And it was very fun.
And I was dumb and said, "Where are you from?"
Yeah.
And he was like, Ireland.
And then he did stop by here again.
And we hung out.
Because he really wanted to stop by.
Cooler than you could ever imagine, guys.
Literally very, very cool.
Truly such a normal dude.
Such a sweet guy and funny as hell.
Because we've hung out with him a few times now outside of work, and it's just kind of weird to just be like,
hey,
just vibing.
Hey.
All right.
I adore him.
Yeah. I think we can mark that as we got it. We got someone super famous.
Oh!
Sorry, I smelled the Sharpie.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Courtney's hot
Okay,
now.
I actually don't think we can show that. I think we'll get demonetized for that.
Okay.
Our Vanna White is going to pass out. Okay.
Damien.
I think I did this one.
Damien will go back to white hair. He didn't.
No, I think he's all natural now.
He's been all natural.
Wow. He changed his tune, and that's fine. That's fine.
Amanda, you also said a show with celebrities dancing with goats.
Yes, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that was my pitch. Yes,
That was your pitch. We need to establish.
Here's the deal. This is not far off. Come on. Okay, there's no show with celebrities dancing with goats, but there are shows dancing with the stars.
And that's not a prediction because that
And
show's
wait,
been on for
the goat.
25 years.
Dancing GOAT, greatest of all time.
Oh, Tom Brady could end up on Dancing with the Stars.
I do not want to watch that.
Why not?
Because his knees are going to break. He's going to fall apart.
He was just playing football like a year ago.
Let's be real. He's patched up. That man is falling apart.
I don't know. That guy's like a robot, probably.
I think he is, actually.
I think he's a robot. His diet is like, have you ever heard about his diet?
What is it?
He like doesn't eat sugar. He eats like only avocados or something.
That is so
weird.
unfun.
Yeah. But hey, he played football until he was 45, and he was
It's incredible.
really great.
Wow. Okay.
I hate to say it,
So only
So, I
one
didn't
on
get
this
that.
one, but it is a good one.
but we got it. We got someone. Hey, look, out of all of these, which one did we want to come true? We wanted someone super famous on
yeah.
Bit City / Smoshmouth.
Yeah, and we got that.
And we got it. And
We got it on both.
And I think that's another prediction we'll make for this year of just,
Are we keeping track?
it's hard to keep track. Because we're a big
Should
deal
I write
now.
this down? That Reba McEntire's coming, and then also someone famous
We got to
is
get
going to
Reba.
be on Smosh.
We got to get Reba. I've got a prediction of my own. I'll bring it up later.
Oh my God! I moved the whole table.
Oh, Amanda, where have you been?
This episode is brought to you by ZocDoc. I was going to all my appointments because I forgot to do that last year, and I am not doing that again.
You went to all your doctor's appointments?
Yeah, I did. Dermatologist, dentist, OBGYN. That one was important. Optometrist. I got them all done in the same day. You know why? Because of ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. I love using ZocDoc. It is so easy. The app is so easy. I can book appointments the same day and find doctors in my network. Super easy.
Sorry. Rewind. You went to them all in the same day?
Don't do that again. ZocDoc allows you to filter and find the right doctors for you. They show actual appointment openings so you can choose a time slot that works for you, and most bookings happen within 24 to 72 hours. That's unheard of.
Wow. I'm convinced. If I didn't already have the app downloaded, I'd be downloading it right now.
Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth, ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth.
Back to the show. Ah, James!
You forgot the jingle, idiot! I'm out of here!
Okay, our next page. Wedding attendee as chosen. This did happen.
Yes, it did.
This did happen. I don't know if we can find the post, but I remember seeing this, that they asked permission from the bride and groom. They're like, can I
remember
dress
this
up as
picture.
the chosen and be at this wedding? And they're like, yes, absolutely. And so they were the chosen at a wedding. Now, also, what happened this year, very cool, someone proposed to their partner dressed as the chosen while their partner was also dressed as the chosen.
Oh, chosen
Oh
proposing.
my God.
Chosen
Wait,
proposing?
didn't we see this picture?
I'm correct on that too, right?
Yeah.
That absolutely happened.
I think so. I got a
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, there was a chosen
we have the
proposal.
photo, we're going to show it.
Proposing.
Proposing.
That is commitment.
Will
and
you go on this
incredible.
journey with me?
So we can mark that off as
We can mark that
yes.
off.
So
Moving it around.
So we were supposed to get Vanna White, but
I accidentally
we couldn't get
you
Vanna
drop
White.
it and I just mark it across your face. You give a unibrow.
She goes,
Okay, this didn't happen, and it pisses me off. Smosh acknowledged by the pro darts community.
So
It's
sad.
not really.
It was not, and I'm like, come on, man. There's a win for you.
Come on, look at our videos.
Acknowledge us.
What if we had a real dart person? Come on, darts.
Here's what I want. No, here's. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw this out, not as a
Yeah.
prediction. Here is my dream. Like, here is a dream Smosh video.
Okay.
Fred Darts versus Fred Durst darts video.
Love it. Heart.
Are we predicting? Are we
Imagine-
putting that out there?
I'm not going to say it's a prediction. It's just because it's just something I really
a
want
hope.
to make happen. We got to get Fred Durst to come on a games video and play darts against Fred Darts.
I can just picture Spencer being like,
Oh, he's going to freak the out.
I just want to say there were so many Chosen Halloween costumes this
It was
year.
a lot. It was very
And the
cool.
Chosen Brianna Boho combo always makes me happy.
It means a lot to me. It's really cool to see.
So cool.
What I love about the Chosen too is that it's like, I don't view it as like, oh, they're dressing up as this my character. I'm like, everyone's Chosen is their own Chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's very cool. All right, so the pro darts community, they
"Are you joking?
them.
Do not
them.
say that on
them.
live
They didn't acknowledge
air."
us. They didn't acknowledge us. Acknowledge us, pro darts community.
Oh my
We've acknowledged
God.
them.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe they're just really annoyed at how poorly we play darts.
Yeah,
We're really not good.
Yeah.
Also, we're playing with like magnets.
yeah,
It's pretty tough.
yeah. And you just you're just a rude guy. Oh. I just have a whole rant about Shayne right now.
This is where it comes out. The
Yeah,
darts.
you're just a rude guy.
This next one did come true.
Yes.
A new soda with protein.
Yes.
And there suddenly one day here at the Smosh office,
I know.
Yeah.
it's like, what are these? Oh, they're sparkling waters with protein in them.
And there was like 10 grams of protein
It's
or
a
something.
lot of protein.
There was a
I don't
lot.
trust it at all.
No.
There was that like blue raspberry soda one. That I really liked it.
But that came true.
That's wild.
What a weird prediction that you had that came true.
I know, so weird.
When you said it, I was like, what are you talking about?
Not only that,
Yeah.
like protein became a complete craze
Yeah.
this year.
Look, and I love protein, but this is getting a little weird.
Did you guys
I'm
remember?
like, guys, eat beans, eat chicken, eat protein. Like,
Okay,
eat the
but
source.
do you remember the guy in Love Is Blind who literally put his chicken in a blender and
Yes.
drank it? That was hideous. Guys, let protein just be, okay?
We don't need protein in
Let's just
everything.
relax.
Alien Goes to the White House for real did not happen.
Totally happened.
Wow.
It probably happened, but we don't.
You don't
know.
know.
About
They
it.
probably go every
They're
weekend.
not. They're not going to go to the White House right
Not
now.
right now, no. The
They're
vibes
not
are
They're
off.
gonna
waiting.
go.
They're waiting.
They're not. They're not going to go
Poisoning the
right
well.
now.
They're just waiting.
Coca-Cola will nix the polar bear.
No.
Nope.
They're working with, so we're in December right now. They're working with Santa right now, but I don't think did they nix the polar bear?
No, I don't think so. I think they had polar bear stuff. I just thought like they're going to move on from the polar bear. They're going to rebrand.
I don't think they ever would.
They did not rebrand.
No.
Amanda goes. What does that say?
Amanda
Oh.
goes on The View.
Amanda goes on The View. I really wanted this to happen. I
Guys.
think it'd be very funny if you ended up on The View.
What
but
would
didn't
I
happen.
talk about?
I think you need to own them. I
Oh,
think
if you
need
go
to
on,
get
just
owned by Amanda.
I'll just own them all.
yeah.
But I want to be in like an old school blazer suit. Like a skirt blazer thing, and I'm just very dressed up for The
Totally.
View.
Really quick, can I jump back to Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
They did have a weird commercial, a weird holiday commercial this year, and I'm pretty sure it was like mostly
I think
all
they did an
generative
AI.
and I believe there was a polar bear in it or some kind of cold
yeah.
animal. Disappointing.
Yeah.
But
they kept it. And maybe I'll go on The View next year.
We'll try. What's that last one? Smosh Mouth
Reaches 1 million subs.
We are so close.
we are so close.
so
I
close.
really want it to happen.
We are
I know.
so close.
It could. Okay, realistically, by now it's possible we've hit it, or we're very close.
That would be incredible.
As of recording this, we are not quite there yet, but it's really cool how close we are.
Mm-hmm.
Then all the Smosh channels have at least 1 million subscribers.
That's unreal. Huge.
So
Yeah.
3 so far have been right.
And that's not bad.
That's really
with how
good.
weird ours
One,
are.
Well, this one's, the alien part is
All
we
right.
don't know.
What's our next page? Smosh holds a video game record. Now, we don't hold a video game record, but we do hold a board game record. So, kind of came
The
true.
Hungry Hippos?
Hungry Hungry Hippos. Me and Chance hold a world record for
You're
the
right.
time to beat Hungry Hungry Hippos as a duo.
3, 2, 1, go.
win. I bet you that we could make a record for most fist fights during a video game. Because I know you guys have had lots of. You guys freaking be.
We punched
fighting
for real
during video games.
And this next year we're gonna hold the record for most Reba in one video.
I'm a fish fight, y'all. But that's not even her voice. I'll work on it.
So you're crossing off video game records.
I think we hold a Guinness World a
game
gaming
record.
world record.
Yeah.
And so I think it's good enough.
I think
awesome.
so too. Is there not a record for how many times we played Resident Evil or watched Spencer
No.
play? You guys, come on.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, no. Smoshmouth listeners in Antarctica.
This happened. We have a picture of it.
Yeah?
And it's right here.
Ready?
Think of others that fans could do, because the chosen at a wedding is what I'm really excited about, and I'm trying to think of other crazy things. Oh, I had one of someone will listen to Smoshmouth in Antarctica. How do you know that's something?
Someone in Antarctica is listening to Smoshmouth.
Yay!
We got it. Thank you.
Selena's like, I hate.
Thank
Thanks,
you to
Auntie.
our Antarctica listeners.
You guys are incredible.
And then finally, Smoshmouth listeners in 100 countries. I feel like this got proven to be true
Yes.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. We haven't tallied it up to 100 countries.
It was last year 129.
Holy crap!
So I don't know what it is for
29.
2025.
So
but-
Smoshmouth is listened in 129 countries, maybe more.
Yeah.
That's
Look at
very
that.
cool. We got all three of these.
That is so cool.
Pretty sick. It does amaze me hearing and like seeing the comments of where people are at in
It amazed me that
in
people
the
are
world.
listening to us talk.
It's very cool. I know. I'm like, what?
I'm like, huh?
It's trippy, man. It's really trippy.
It is really, really cool.
But I really appreciate it. Now we move on to 2026.
We're well into the 20s, aren't we?
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
2020s.
that's
What do you think is the better part of a decade? The first half or the second half? I almost feel like the second half is where like the identity
Second.
of that decade starts to really.
Have you watched a movie from the early 2000s? The outfits are horrendous.
But we figured it
But the
out.
late
But we figured it
2000s.
out by 2005,
We
you know?
figured it.
I think
Yeah.
2008. I think 2008 was when that identity was really figured
Yeah,
out.
yeah, we figured it
2008
out.
was like prime 2000s.
2000, like the year 2000 was. What happened in the year 2000? I don't know.
Y2K.
But
Everyone was all rattled and scared
Oh, yeah,
from the
yeah,
computers rebooting potentially.
we
Yeah.
weren't figuring that out yet. So I think the second half.
2010s was weird. I feel like maybe the first half of that was a little better.
Yeah.
And then, but 2020s, I think we can only do better than the first half. First half, pretty bad.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear about this? You know about this?
You hear about this? You hear about this? Okay, 2026. Look, I gotta have hope. I'm like, we gotta have this be a good year.
Do we have a word for
A better
2026 that you guys want?
A word for 2026.
Yeah, like a word that you're striving for. You know how people choose a word?
Oh, I'm not good with that type of thing.
Oh, well, too bad. You have to do it.
No, thank you.
No, don't open a portal right now. I'm going to shut this portal
Why
and you're
do
going to do
Stranger
it.
Things hands at each other?
Okay.
Stranger Things.
I don't know if I
Doctor
can think of a
Strange.
word for it.
A word that you want for 2026. That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh. I'll go
Like,
with.
okay, so 2025, my word was observe.
Oh.
2026, my word is pause.
So you're talking about more like intentions.
Me, yes.
Oh. Because
Like-
I was gonna say like wow, like 2026. I think it's gonna be wow.
No, not the year like as a whole. Like for what your intention is.
My intention. Focus.
Love it.
Focus.
Focus is good.
You know, like just focus.
Mine can't fit in one word unless you guys can help me.
No, it's okay.
Get back on the horse.
Get back on the horse. I think that's similar to focus.
Giddy up. Let's put that in.
Okay.
Giddy up.
I did say howdy ho when we started this episode.
Or
Giddy up.
howdy ho or giddy up.
Giddy up
works.
is a good word
Giddy
for
up.
2026.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Pause.
Reba.
Giddy up.
Focus.
Reba.
Focus, Reba.
Pause.
Giddy up.
Pause. Giddy up and focus. Okay. Amen.
Okay.
My
Amen.
word for 2026 is Reba.
Reba.
All right. Predictions for 2026. Does anyone want to begin?
SNL will be hosted by a famous TikToker.
I really like this prediction. They have yet to really lean into like a YouTuber internet personality.
Yeah.
I think
Trisha Paytas had a cameo in an episode, but did not host.
Like,
so that's
they
huge.
always choose a big celebrity who has like a bunch of movies going on right now. I think it's possible that SNL is going to have a host that is just like TikTok famous, YouTube famous, which is no shade, nothing like that.
No.
But they've never had that.
Well, and a lot of YouTube, TikTok people are trained sketch people that are just doing TikTok and YouTube as a means of getting themselves out there, right?
I mean, Veronica is cool, who's casted as of right now, is from TikTok.
And Jeremy is mostly known from Dropout.
Yeah.
Like, these people would argue like, oh, they're internet personalities. Like, no, a lot of them have been doing stage
Jeremy's
and
been
sketch
doing stage for years.
forever,
yeah.
but they're known via that, right? So I think that's more what I'm thinking. Someone threw this out there. I saw it when Jeremy got hired as an SNL cast member. I saw someone being like, dude, if Brendan Lee Mulligan hosted SNL, it'd be incredible. And I'm like, he would kill it.
Yeah.
Would that count as this?
I think that would count
prediction?
to me because I'm like,
So
Brendan
we're
Lee
thinking an
Mulligan is
internet
famous
person?
for Dimension 20 and what he does on Dropout. And I'm like, but is Dropout even count
I
as
said
internet?
TikTok.
You said
I think that's-
TikTok. I would be curious because I think usually like most of the time I feel like when people host SNL, they're promoting something big.
It's true.
So I'm like, what could a TikToker be doing? Like maybe they're going to be in a movie and they're promoting. But yeah, I'm very curious about this. I definitely think an internet person at the very least.
I also think like it would have been wild with Iron Lung coming out if Markiplier had hosted.
Whoa,
Like
see?
you get like something like that. I'm like, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That would have been huge.
Yep.
Dang, missed
Dude,
opportunity.
okay, you want to hear something that would be insane?
Whoa.
Tell us.
Just for one day, comes out of retirement, Jenna Marbles hosts SNL.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine that. Just like, yeah, just out of the blue. For fun.
I think the internet would actually like explode.
Would that count as my prediction? Because
I would count that.
Like
I think this is going to be one that we can kind of have like a little bit of a caveat.
an
Okay.
internet person.
an internet person will host SNL in 2026.
Because I would also simultaneously say if like Addison Rae hosted, I wouldn't count that because she's now not just doing TikTok. She's like got an album.
I'm
released,
talking
all
like
this
they're
stuff.
just on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what I.
That's
what
not
I
like
think.
where they
'Cause
got their
Addison Rae's already
start.
done movies and stuff like that.
Because like
True.
Because if it's like, oh, if they got their start there, it's like they've already done that. Donald Glover started
Right.
on YouTube.
Right.
So Bo
True.
Burnham started on YouTube.
Right.
Right. Oh, good prediction. Bo Burnham comes back.
Is he taking a break?
He just every 5 years he appears.
And changes your life and
So
rattles your
actually,
soul.
it's
and then
it's
goes
it's
away.
due time for Bo Burnham to drop something.
Because his last thing was it Inside?
Inside.
God, that was so incredible.
Everything he comes out and does is like the coolest thing
He's
I've
like
ever
a
seen.
Massachusetts
Yeah.
boy.
He started posting some of his stuff on TikTok in the last like several months, like just kind of sprinkling it around.
I think we need to normalize people taking 5 years off because if you want greatness, you need artists to take a break.
and have something to think about and talk about.
Yes.
I really do love, and I think a lot of them do it, but I love the YouTubers who drop like a video every few months and they really take time. And I love that. I don't think you need to do the thing that was necessary like 8 years ago or whatever, where you have to keep up your relevancy by being out there.
No.
I think people.
It's sad.
Remember,
I think platforms like TikTok, that's how their algorithm operates. Like if you take 2 weeks off, like you feel it in your views, and that sucks. Like that sucks to foster an environment like that where people feel like they can't stop and have something to think about or say.
Totally.
You know,
Well, you're not getting quality content at all. If you are, and I know that we put out videos all the time, but it's just like we have a huge team. If you're
Right.
by yourself, it's like we need to give artists time to cook, like
Yeah,
to fill our cups.
I do think about that when I see people online who are posting stuff constantly. And I'm always like, man, what would they make if you gave them time?
If you
and
gave
they
them
weren't worried
time.
about putting stuff out there every day and you gave them
They might question themselves, which might be good because you kind of need to like switch things up.
Totally.
You need a little bit more pressure.
Totally.
And I feel like more time gives you more pressure. That's what I feel like with TikTok is it's like you're seeing stuff all the time. You're actually erasing the pressure, right? You're adding the pressure of time, but you're erasing the pressure of the quality of it. And I'm not saying that TikTokers are not doing quality work, but I'm saying like as an artist, I need to give myself
Yeah.
the time to like like you should have a project every 3 to 5 years, like a side big project.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma Chamberlain has talked about this a lot, and like her dad, I guess, taught her a really valuable lesson of like you need to take a break and experience life so that you have something to say.
You'll just
'Cause
be a
as an
better
artist,
performer.
Right.
Yeah, because as an artist, you like we're saying something with what we put out. Like we have an overarching message that like friendship always wins, or comedy rooted in friendship here. Like we work to send that message all the time, and like
And if you're not like living your life, you don't have anything to offer people.
Right.
If you are not, if you don't have like a hobby that you're giddy about, that's not just your art, like in my opinion, you have nothing to say. You have nothing that I personally can gain from. I don't know why I'm going on this thing, but
art is objective too. So like we're saying art, it can be anything that you're doing. You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cooking, you could be like doing cooking videos.
And I know people feel the pressure right now with everything of like they don't have the time, they don't have the money, they don't have the ability to like get that space to do that.
Yeah.
And that sucks. I think I feel for them, and that I'm like I want to see that happen for so many of them.
But a part of me is also talking about not just filming it and
Right.
letting the world see
Me
it.
too.
I'm talking about a conversation with a person.
Totally.
Like I want to have it like you can change people's lives just by meeting someone on the street and having a conversation with them. And I know that that's rare nowadays, but it's like that to me is what I'm talking about. It's like people, we forget that it's like, oh, my resume, my TikTok, my brand. It's like, what about you as yourself? Like building up yourself of things that you want to talk about.
Yeah, I get that. Like, how big is your internet self and how big is your real self, and which one is clouding out over the other?
Yes.
I feel that.
Because you know you've met someone from the internet, so or like a famous person, and you're like, what's going on with you as a person?
Or people who are not on the internet and who are doing so much, and just because the world doesn't know about it, you
Right.
know.
Right.
Anyways, that's my rant.
I love that though.
Love that. Good start.
Thanks.
This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by AG1. Amanda, I predict that this year I'm going to take better care of my health.
I really hope so. And you know what can help with that is AG1, because it is all about consistency. Okay, every morning I have a glass of water, I put a scoop of AG1 in there, and I drink it on an empty stomach, and I don't even need to think about it.
Do you take any other supplements or vitamins?
Nope. AG1 has multivitamins, pre and probiotics, superfoods, and antioxidants in one scoop. And with their new next-gen formula, they've added even more vitamins and minerals to fill those nutrition gaps.
So many gaps, so little time.
I love the berry flavor. I take the little travel packets. They're so easy. You just put them in your water, and if you're on the plane, you're like, oh my God, I feel amazing.
Wow.
AG1 has over 50,000 verified 5-star reviews and comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Go to drinkag1.com/smoshmouth to get their best offer. For a limited time only, get a free AG1 duffel bag and free AG1 welcome kit with your first subscription order, only while supplies last. That's drinkag1.com/smoshmouth. drinkag1.com/smoshmouth. Back to our predictions.
Courtney, do you have a prediction?
I do. I think someone on the SmoshCast is going to either host a red carpet or interview on the red carpet.
Ooh.
That's definitely possible.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Who do we think?
I think it could be someone like a Rasha, or like I would love it for it to be me. I definitely think you or Shayne could be. I think we have. That's the beauty of it. I think we have so many talented Smosh members. I think you and Tommy have already done something close to it.
I love hosting,
which
with
was
Tommy.
DragCon.
It is so fun. And then we did 3-Body Problem. That was really.
Yeah.
We like actually interviewed celebrities that I was like, oh my God, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And that was intense, but I loved it.
So
I
thinking
guess it's
something like that.
theoretically happened, but you're talking about even on a bigger scale of like
Yeah.
hosting for one of these.
Yeah, like I'm
yeah.
thinking about like obviously this is the biggest version of that, but like Emma Chamberlain interviewing everybody on behalf of Vogue at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Sick.
That's probably the biggest possible. And so I'm thinking like, you know, if there's going to be another Marvel movie that comes out and it's like one of you guys, one of us, like
Cool.
interviewing the
you
cast
could do
on the
it
red
and be
carpet.
in like a sick outfit.
Yeah,
Nice.
and that's a given. But
Yeah. Of course. Hello.
okay.
I love that.
Thanks.
That's a good one.
Okay, here's the first one I wrote down. There will be really good news for everyone. I don't know, just legit a day everyone feels good.
How
I
is
think
Selena
we
supposed
need
to
that.
write that down?
We need that. No, we need a day that we all agree like what happened that we all felt really good. Because
Yeah.
we need a win.
I agree.
I just feel like the world needs a win, and I'm
world
saying
needs a
the
win.
world will have a win.
Something is going to
Something
happen,
good.
whether
it's going to be a good year.
Something or to someone or that we all just think is really awesome.
Yeah. The world needs a win.
Any version at the end of the year, if we go, that happened and we all felt good about it.
I love that. That's
Okay.
a good prediction.
Okay. I'll move on from this one. I'll make a more specific one. A gathering of 100 chosen.
Whoa.
There will be a gathering of 100 chosen somewhere.
Oh my God.
Somehow.
Did we not say versus?
You were joking about 100 chosen
Versus a
versus one
gorilla.
Sarah
One
Christ.
Sarah Christ.
There can be one
kidding.
Sarah Christ
Bonus.
there, but 100 chosen.
Guys, if there's 100 chosens and then there's one Sarah Christ just in the background and all you can see is the bangs, I count that.
If 100 chosen show up to any convention, that'd be incredible.
I want to be part of that.
You can be there.
If
Can we go and we get a bodyguard and the bodyguard is also dressed like a chosen?
If that is legit happening, where there's like, okay, 100 or more chosens are going to show up to this like convention, like an anime con, Comic Con, I will show up and I will try to just stay within the crowd. And,
Buddy.
and just
Whoa.
Your overall stature gets recognized from a quarter mile away. You're not going to
'cause
be able to
that butt.
hide and
not
hide.
if the other chosens, not if the other chosens are willing to disguise me as well, as long as they don't blow my cover.
They're going to know it's you. Because
Me
that
and-
butt.
If you ever
that
are at
ass.
a chosen gathering and
Ass
one of us is
chosen.
there, be cool.
Yeah.
Be
Do not
cool.
blow my cover. I want to add one more just because it's also a chosen thing. It's my 2 chosen predictions. I'm also predicting chosen on a Jumbotron.
I love it.
That's
That's
perfect.
also very possible. If you dress up as the chosen at any sort of event or anything and you end up on the Jumbotron, like a kiss cam or whatever, it wins.
2 chosens kissing each other on the
Two
kiss
chosens.
cam.
Two
Okay,
chosens.
that's crazy,
Two chosens
guys.
kissing on a kiss cam on a Jumbotron. That is
Unbelievable.
I retire. I'm done.
wait.
I'm like, hey.
Are you going to retire then?
I will. I'll think about it. I'll take a break for 5 years. No. But that would be amazing.
That would be
That would be
amazing.
the peak for me. I'd be like, all right,
I love that.
You're done. You can die
the
happy.
best. Okay, Amanda.
Okay. There'll be a Smosh baby.
Jesus Christ.
I know I predicted this and it was true.
Yeah, you knew.
I knew. I'm doing it again because whatever, and it's not me. It's literally not me. No.
Okay.
But like I'm doing it again. Whatever. Maybe there'll be a Smosh baby. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be like a baby, like a kitten. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
There could be any
Smosh
version of
for
it
a
because
baby.
Angela's baby from 2024 we counted as a Smosh baby.
Yes, exactly. So I'm just putting it out there. Who knows?
Okay. All right.
It could be like a little baby fur baby as well.
I love
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
love that.
Love that.
That's one of mine.
I wrote down Smoshmouth. Well, so we had Smoshmouth in Antarctica, Smoshmouth in space.
Oh.
What?
Someone
You
watches.
want an astronaut being like,
Someone watches or listens to Smoshmouth in space.
Do you think that's possible?
I
Do
don't
you think
know.
they're able to?
I don't know.
I don't know if like, they can get the signal up there.
But they can talk to Houston. Whoever he is.
Yeah, Hugh is Houston. Hugh is
Houston.
What is
That's
like
the headquarters. That's
Hugh
where
is
they're-
Houston?
That's the.
No, I know, but like
NASA.
who
Yeah,
is
we're
he?
grounded.
It's Houston, dude.
We're joking with you,
Johnny
Shayne.
Actually not
Houston.
Shayne, learn what comedy is for what?
Oh my God.
Okay, this one's crazy because I thought I put this as a prediction, but apparently I didn't. Anthony shaves his head.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I think
And
this is a very good one.
Yeah, I thought I said it in the
He
predictions
didn't.
last
He
year.
didn't. So it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
But
I'm
are you
doing it
predicting it
again
for this year?
Anthony shaves his head in
Anthony shaves his head.
2026. And maybe
Okay.
he'll hear this and just do it.
Okay. Do you want me to do another one?
I'm struggling.
That's okay.
Don't
If-
even worry about it.
If you think of one, say
You want to
it,
read one of mine?
But
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. You. Absolutely.
my next one is new fish.
What?
I think it's going to be a new fish. I think they're going to discover a new fish.
Oh, I thought you meant Fish the band. There's going to be a new Fish the band. I was like,
why would I
why?
do that?
I was like, why would
Why would
anyone?
I talk about Fish the band?
Why would another band come up and go, "We're the new Fish"?
I think there's a new fish. Well, that's how. So Fish has been around for centuries, and a new
Yeah, I
band has
know.
to go and kill them.
Everyone
and
loves
take it
that
on.
band.
Nobody.
It
like,
is hours and hours. My
your
friends from home.
Your friend's dad loves that band.
No, my friends from home who are my age literally spend money and go and listen to Fish
Wow.
for hours.
You're thinking there's going to be a new Fish, but there already
Me
was
at
a
the
Fish.
aquarium.
Listen to Fish. Everyone
You're so
believe
dumb.
Fish.
I'm not going to laugh at that. So what kind of fish? What kind of...
Actually, this one I actually do agree.
I'm not going to laugh at that.
So you think there's going to be a new fish? Because
I think
remember,
I can
said
discover like a new fish,
What
and it's going to
kind?
be
there
like
was
a big
there
deal.
was one, the orange shark. Did you see the thing about that, Selina? There was an orange shark where it's a rare combination
she's
of
saying yes.
albinism and another genetic mutation. It looked like a giant goldfish, but it was a shark,
It was a nurse shark.
a nurse shark.
But
Nurse
that's a nurse
sharks.
shark. I'm saying
Yeah.
like a new species is going to be like we're going to be like
We're gonna
whoa.
discover a new fish.
Like, and I they're discovering new shit all the time, right? But I think it's going to be a big deal, and everyone's going to hear about it.
Like deep under the water?
Maybe it could be anywhere. Could be,
What is this fish going to look like?
I
Big,
don't-
small,
that's,
medium?
That's way too detailed for me to predict.
What?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a funny. It's going to be funny.
Funny?
I think a funny new fish. It's about like, look at this funny looking fish.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this dumbass that we
Okay.
discovered. He's been hiding
Okay.
all this time.
I think we both have this one, but I think there's going to be a Smosh version of Flip 7.
Oh, I wrote that down. I want a Smosh version of Flip 7.
I think there's gonna be like cute little pictures, like drawings of each cast member of like how they apply to that number, or like the second chance card, and it has a picture of chance and a heart.
Oh my
Like,
God, I love that.
I think that flips because we love Flip 7, and Flip 7 I think might love us right back, and so maybe that could be really cool.
Wait, that's actually brilliant. And we play the game here with Reba.
And then we play it with Reba.
Yeah.
Wait, that actually gave me an idea that you just said that. I predict that we have a tarot card set made of all Smosh.
Okay.
Smosh people, Smosh characters.
Okay. Smosh Tarot.
Right? Like Queen of Swords is like
Okay.
Sarah Christ or something.
Okay.
I don't know. That would be sick.
That'd be cool.
Do you know that back in the day with tarot, or they call it tarot, they would have kings and queens would have like a artist recreate their like family lineage in tarot cards.
Wow.
So they would literally get like a made tarot set of their entire family. Imagine how sick that is.
That's
Really
beautiful.
cool.
We all got our tarot cards read at the holiday party.
That's what I was
this year.
thinking about,
True.
and I got Queen of Swords.
I forget what I got, but it was about water.
So you got cups.
And then someone spilled their drink on you.
No.
That'd be
How
really
Yeah,
dare
you
you.
were really drunk.
What
at
did
that
you
party,
get?
Shayne?
I got a guy carrying some stuff on a. I
Oh, you
don't know
got-
the name of it.
No,
got
remember
wands?
it had like a dry garden, a
It's like a
dry,
dry
desert below it.
desert below
and
it.
then
Oh,
there was
eight
a
of
guy-
eight of wands? Eight
yes,
of swords?
there was wands or swords or something. I think it was wands.
Anyways,
I have another one.
yes. Please.
Go ahead.
I think a late night show is going to do D&D.
Okay.
I think there's going to be some kind of like Jimmy Fallon playing like a one shot or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
Like
I like the prediction that network TV is going to try to do
Yeah.
D&D because it's been so big.
yeah,
in-
100%.
with Critical Role and Dimension
Could you
20.
imagine Jimmy Fallon playing D&D?
like Jimmy Fallon is playing D&D with like Kendall Jenner. Like it's gonna be. No, I'm not even joking because dude, they did
I see it. I
Dungeons
see
and
it.
Drag Queens. It was years ago, but it was huge.
I love it.
Everybody got to see that first episode, and then the rest was behind the paywall, like validly so. But it was incredibly done, and like all those drag queens still talk about it. They all got to dress up as their characters for Halloween this past year. Like it's huge. So yeah, I definitely think like a late night show or the traditional media circuit is gonna somehow take on D&D.
Wait, I
Okay.
love that.
I
That's
love
a
that.
really good prediction. Can we all jump in on this? What's the viral animal for 2026?
Ooh.
I think my new fish prediction is kind of like mine.
God, your new
I'm leaning
fish.
into my new fish.
His new dumbass fish is what he
Whoa.
said. You said dumbass,
Hey,
didn't you?
look, anglerfish was big for 2025. That would have counted.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, the anglerfish that died.
Okay, can you tell me
It's
more
the most
than
famous
just
thing.
that?
It's the most famous thing they can do. I actually don't know.
First time that an anglerfish was like
Caught on.
fully captured on camera.
Yeah.
They're the ones with the.
With a little
Yeah.
light. And
With a
it's
little light.
Because it was starting to swim up and float into its.
Into
That
its
vibe.
ascension.
Yeah.
Its name like Angel or something. That's really sad. I just made it more sad.
Wasn't it like
name was
Angel or
Angel
something?
and it was
Wasn't it
floating up.
Precious
Name.
Angel or
Probably
something?
her name. Male anglerfish are really, really tiny.
Of course, that makes sense.
And they attach themselves to the female
And then they
anglerfish
die
and
they become a ball sack.
They
so they
basically
become
become a
clingy
ball
and
sack.
small?
they become a tiny little ball sack attached to.
That makes so much sense.
What a life.
They just
That they
I just
live.
love that I just love that male anglerfish are just honest.
Yeah,
know,
Yeah, they're like, I'm
they just
tiny
become
and
what they are.
I'm a ball sack and I'm going to stay with you forever.
I'm gonna die and become a ball sack for you.
Wow.
truly.
Okay, I think the viral animal is a turtle.
I love that prediction.
Yeah.
I think a famous
you have a few
turtle.
turtles on there.
Oh, well, I said that Shayne's going to get a turtle, but I'm X-naying
I saw that and I was like, not if I have anything to say about
I'm
it.
X-naying that.
I had turtles as a kid.
I think the viral animal of 2026 is going to be a turtle.
Speaking of 5-year breaks, having a turtle is like that. They disappear for like a year or two, and then all of a sudden they just show up again. You're like, where the hell have you been?
Because they go
Yeah.
underground or somewhere cold
Yeah.
and hide. Also, wasn't there a turtle who went viral either last year or the year before that just saved his species by being a total stud?
Damn.
Do you know what I'm saying? There was
don't know.
there was an old turtle that just got every female turtle pregnano,
Whoa, that turtle was slaying it. Cut all
swanging
that.
it.
Wasn't there a Galapagos
it.
turtle that just died that was alive from like the 1800s?
Man, you like talking about animals dying. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's the most
They're not,
famous.
it's real.
Wait, so it is my dream to go on the Galapagos with my mom and my sister. We've talked about it for years, but you can't stay on the island. If you want to go, you have to do like a scuba dive tour and you have to stay on the boat for like a week or something.
Whoa.
And that is my ultimate dream.
Interesting.
That's what I want to do. But I'm like, can I be on a boat and dive that many days and not?
I love animals.
land.
I love animals that are specific to one island because, like Galapagos tortoises and then Kodiak bears, like they get real weird on some of those islands.
I also
Like-
think maybe
Well, like Kodiak bears are like the biggest bears ever
Yeah, because they're all on their own.
because they're on
just
this. Well, they're on
yeah.
this tiny little island where they have so much fish that they're all just huge,
Yeah, they're just having a great time.
just buff.
I think a primate is gonna do something new.
Oh, like an orangutan.
I think a primate, whether it's a
Orangutan.
gorilla or a monkey or a chimp, I think they're gonna do something new. Do you know what I mean?
So monkey or primate.
What?
So
Monkeys, primate. I thought was like all of them.
primates, or wait, I guess
Selina's our fact checker right
Because
now.
there's apes, but they're all primates, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She won. 1, Courtney, 0, Shayne.
Who will win by the end of
I think
2026?
they're gonna do something new, like braid hair. Like they're gonna like you know how like we've had some videos where it's like, oh, this bird is using a tool.
Or learn C++,
Like- What's that?
the coding language.
I think that's already
Imagine
started.
like this orangutan. It's like we left all these monkeys in a room with a typewriter, and they learned Python.
I just mean like whether they're observing them in the wild or in captivity, not like a monkey that's being trained to do something.
Yeah.
They're gonna do something new,
Yeah, they're going to do something new.
Okay.
They're not going to do this code stuff that you just
like
dropped.
sing,
Could you imagine? They're like, oh.
like singing a song. What if they learned la 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 la? Like what if?
would be
Did you
sick.
guys have the thing? Everybody does this with their own pet, where at some point you have a private conversation with nobody around
Yeah.
with your pet, and you go, "If you can talk to me, and I'm not gonna tell anyone."
I've done that.
I don't
once.
know if I did that because I know that they talk. They talk telepathically to me. So
Okay, I wanna hear him talk out loud.
And did it ever work,
No,
Shayne?
it never worked.
They just look at you like,
My dog was
I
just
don't
like,
trust you.
I'm like, come on, dude.
feed me. And you're just like, wait, did I hear that? That's pretty cool. Okay, so my viral animal is turtle. I guess your guys' are.
Mine's a primate.
I said new fish, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Relax
yeah,
about
yeah,
your
yeah,
fish.
Yeah,
New fish.
Yeah, you said no fish.
The
Relax.
band. This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by Smalls. Turns out my cats have predictions for this year as well.
Yeah, did they call you a bozo again, like they always do?
Well, that's what they're calling me. That's not their prediction. They're predicting better digestion, fewer hairballs, and a shinier coat. and tastier treats.
Okay, wow, that's really cool. I guess we'll talk about the cats talking to you
Yeah,
later.
they do talk to me.
Yeah.
They do, in fact, talk to me.
We'll talk about the predictions right now, which is Small's cat food. That's what they need. That's what they're going to get.
Small's cat food is made with protein-packed recipes and preservative-free ingredients that you can find right in your fridge, and it's delivered straight to your door. You know, sometimes I'm looking at some of these cat foods out there, and I'm like, what is this? My cats can't be enjoying this.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
No.
This is why you should switch to Smalls. 88% of cat owners reported overall health improvements. As someone who doesn't have a cat, me, listen to this review from a real Smalls customer. Elizabeth C. said, "My cat was always so-so with her usual food, but she is very enthusiastic about Smalls. Her breath is much better, and she poops much less frequently, and it does not smell disgusting like it used to." Okay, Elizabeth C., sorry
Wow,
for you.
I know her.
I bet you do. Make 2026 your cat's healthiest year yet. Take advantage of their New Year's special and get 60% off your first order plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/smoshmouth. One last time, that's 60% off your first order plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/smoshmouth. Back to the show, bozo.
Yeah, right, meow.
Oh.
Okay, my next prediction is that Barack Obama is going to shout out Smosh.
Oh!
What?
I love
him. I just don't think he's gonna stoop to our level.
No,
I
he
just
will.
Don't know.
Whoa, he's gonna stoop. Hey, it's not that
gonna
far.
stoop?
He's just gonna take a half step.
He is so above. Like, guys.
But also Barack Obama's so cool. Come on, Obama.
Come on, Obama.
And can I add on to that? If it's not Barack, it's Michelle.
Michelle shouting out Smosh would also be cool.
Michelle, I
And
think
she's
I
like,
think
I'm becoming a fan of Smosh.
Michelle was on Vine, so like I feel like there's a little more digital connection there. Like maybe, like we get one of those
Either
like
one.
keep
Courtney
it up.
doesn't believe.
Counts.
Doesn't
I'm
believe.
like, are we cool enough? I'm amazed every day at how we are actually cool. Like we won awards this past year. Like my 5-year prediction is that Smosh is going to get a Golden Globe, but I can't put it on.
Golden Globe?
I think Smosh is going to get a Golden Globe in the next 5 years.
Okay.
What?
I know they don't they have a podcast category now? I mean,
I don't think that's the one, but like, you know, we're doing some big crazy
like, I don't
podcasts. I don't
think
think your
it's
show. You never know.
Is it this episode? I guess Smosh. What if Smosh?
We're not gonna write that one down.
Guys, we're dreaming big, and I love that about
We're dreaming
us.
big. We're throwing them out there.
Barack Obama's going to say,
Okay.
Moose Master is a fun game.
He's gonna be at some sort of charity event. He's gonna go, did somebody say meatloaf? And then we're gonna all go, that was a Smosh reference. Okay, here's another one that I think is doable, but it's very fun. Robert Irwin gets his toucans out on this show. Imagine Robert Irwin shows up with toucans.
I love that. Get your toucans out.
Get your toucans out.
That would be amazing.
Robert Irwin on this show. If Robert Irwin brought animals to Smosh.
Say Robert Irwin 3 times fast.
Robert Irwin. Can't.
Robert Irwin.
I gotta say, he looks like he could be one of my siblings.
Yeah, you guys look related
If you guys have
as
seen my
hell.
family photos,
Bring him
he
on.
looks like my brother.
Bring him on.
Okay.
Get your toucans out.
Yeah,
Robert
Robert Irwin is definitely a dream guest.
That would be a dream guest.
Dream guest. on my
Robert
podcast.
Irwin is gonna get his toucans out. I love it.
I love it.
I don't know if he does. Does he do birds? Like I feel like they're very specifically like there's
He loves
specific
all
animals
animals.
that they. And I don't think toucans are an Australian animal, right?
Toucans are also in like Costa Rica too.
Yeah, I don't think toucans
Birds-
are an Australian. Now I don't know if they. I feel like Robert Irwin can handle any animal.
Toucans are typically tropical.
Yeah,
Right.
tropical.
I know they're tropical. I just feel like they're South America, right?
Central
South America.
I don't know if they're South America. I'm not sure. Which one?
Oh, so it looks
Central.
like so
Central South.
She said Central.
Central South. So one. We're now 1-1.
No,
I said
you,
nothing.
You
Yeah,
have 0.
no, but I got a point for that.
Shayne, you were
I got a
literally
point for that.
at 0.
I got a point for
I
that.
said Central South.
No, and I said South, and you said I was wrong.
Amanda's
so
1. Courtney's
No,
1, and
no,
Shayne is 0
no.
for talking about that fish that nobody knows.
What are you talking about? When this fish shows up, you guys are gonna be so
Well, I won't
sorry.
know. I won't know because you
You're gonna
don't
be
have a description.
So sorry. Oh, this fish is gonna show up, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's the fish you were talking
And I'm
about.
going to go, I don't know what this
You're
dumbass
gonna
fish.
fucking know. All right, next one, Amanda.
You have so many.
I'm so excited for you to respond to this one. Spencer's gonna meet Hideo Kojima.
You think I know who the F that is?
I want to hear who you think Hideo Kojima is. Describe him as a person.
Like, why did you say it so mean?
Because he is Courtney, Shayne is so mean. He's actually the meanest person I've ever met. And sometimes I'm like, here we go, another Smosh Mouth day with Shayne. He is so mean. I'm just kidding. He's actually the nicest person ever. What?
Hideo Kojima.
Who do you think?
Japanese.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Just like vibes.
Wrote?
Just vibes. Don't worry about his career.
Wears glasses.
Yes.
Wears glasses.
Yeah.
Wears cool jackets.
I'd say he wears cool jackets. Okay.
Yeah.
No cheating.
Well, I was gonna say.
I'm describing personality. Like, just what do you think his vibe
He's
is?
a creator of a video game.
Well, yeah. You're getting all the like facts. Correct.
He loves little keychains.
What are you saying?
Probably.
You asked Amanda who he was, and then you're
nailing
you're
it.
Of course I'm
pinballing it.
nailing
You're like,
it.
oh, you're getting the facts right, but what? What are you asking Amanda to do right now?
I'm asking like as a character, if like
Courtney's
what's-
2, by the way, and you're at 0.
Yeah,
still.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Never. Okay, I was gonna describe like how would you describe Sarah Christ? So it's like, oh, she's like this tough.
Well, I just said
whatever.
tiny little keychain.
Do you know what he's like?
Hideo Kojima.
He's
sorry.
he's a little introverted.
Okay.
I don't even know.
He likes ferrets, but that's like a side thing that he doesn't
Totally.
tell a lot of people.
For sure.
He oh god, is he a character? Is he like a No, he's a real person.
He's a real person.
Okay. He
No, you've nailed it. You have nailed it. I'm not saying you have.
he has like a whole like he's like pocket pens. Not on him, back
Right.
at his minimalist desk with
Totally.
one plant.
That's
like
actually
kinda doing well.
That's probably pretty accurate.
He has a very giggly laugh, but he doesn't show it that often.
I don't know if I've ever heard him laugh.
He's
Okay.
he's a serious man, but his brain is like amazing, colorful.
Yeah. You have actually described him to a T.
Yeah, and Spencer wants to meet him.
I think if Spencer met Hideo Kojima, it'd be very funny.
Because he's the creator of Nintendo?
No. That's Miyamoto. Or
Okay.
not Miyamoto.
That's-
Nintendo's been around since the 1800s. But
Holy shit, I forgot.
Hideo Kojima made a bunch of games that Spencer loves, like Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding and stuff.
And-
he's a frankly, I love his video games. He's a weirdo. He's an absolute weird dude.
wow.
He is?
Yeah, like just the way he described, like he's just like a weird artist type
He's
of mind.
Can I see what he looks
Very
like?
eccentric.
What's his name?
He's just kind of just a dude.
That's what I had in my head.
Yeah.
Literally.
You did describe him. You described him physically to a T. But no,
should've
he's
said
a
t-shirts.
very eccentric artist, right? Like I'm trying to think, he's almost like the David Lynch of video games.
Oh,
Where it's like,
wow.
what the hell
R.I.P.
is going on? It's
Yeah.
like, we don't know.
But
we
there's
know
a
it's
huge group of people who are like, I'm obsessed.
Absolutely.
Didn't we have a huge person like in the OG Smosh game days when we were around that
Yeah.
like a video game designer? Was it the guy who made Mario or like what was it?
Yes. Mario Miyamoto signed. Ian had a Game Boy Advance signed by him, and I think Ian lost it or doesn't know where it is. And I'm like, damn.
He's just like,
That's
I'm going
crazy.
outside with this cool thing that I have. Whoa,
Yeah,
no.
Miyamoto's arguably probably the most legendary video game person.
Tim got a sword signed by him
Oh.
and has it at his place and says that he is the one person that we've had that he's been like starstruck.
Aww.
Wow.
Tim starstruck by Miyamoto is that tracks.
that's
completely
accurate.
tracks.
So
That
wait, why
is
are we
accurate.
talking about this guy?
Because Spencer, that's the goal. Is Spencer's going to meet him.
meet Hideo Kojima.
That's the prediction.
I think I just think it's gonna
He
happen.
lives in Japan 24/7.
I think he travels around quite a
probably
bit.
travels.
I think it's very possible for them to meet somewhere, somehow.
Some way.
And can
Some way.
I do a prediction when Spencer meets him? He's just gonna go, "What's up, man?"
Oh, they're gonna.
That's it.
So what's going, bro?
Their vibes, I think, are probably pretty identical in just like, whoa, what's up, dude? Sick, man. Cool.
Wow,
Yeah.
great minds.
Yeah, my specific prediction is they're going to dap each other up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've been teaching everybody in the office how to dap up.
You didn't teach me.
I'll do it right now. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so
God, I'm not
move your hand
prepared.
on the other side of the mic.
Why do I do things that aren't
You're
cool?
gonna lose a point.
Why do I do things that make me look
You're gonna lose.
uncool?
You're gonna lose a point.
So
careful.
So you know how there's that
Which
thing.
side do I do?
But don't separate. Just relax. The main thing is relax. Slap and relax. Okay. Okay. Do it again one more time. Did you see what I did?
I slapped him right last.
Did you see what I did? And then there's a little grab at the end.
Okay.
Oh, that was rough.
Shit, dude.
I'm slapping and relaxing.
Okay, just
God.
it's like a side high five and a little bit of a grab.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
quicker.
it's getting there.
No, not that. That's it's just like a hurt.
I want to pull, you know?
It's a smack and a hurt and a bye.
Smack and
let
a hurt and
go.
a bye. Okay.
So let go sooner.
I need to stop doing shit that makes
And then
me
I'll
look
show you
dumb.
and I'll show you the Gen Z
Fine.
newer version, which
Okay.
is more about here. Show.
Yeah,
Let's
do it
show- let's
to
show.
Shayne.
wait.
I'm
So let's
done.
let's show Amanda the dap up I first showed you.
Yeah, I can't wait for you
There's a
to
lot of
not
pressure
do
here.
well.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is the. And
That
you
was
are
not
you're a robot.
Yikes.
And that's fine.
That was hard to watch.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
You guys.
You guys are married.
This is an awkward position.
No. You're literally at 0 still. Still points. 0.
You're hitting me so hard.
He's in an aggressive mode.
You're just be chill. Be
dude.
chill.
Be chill.
What's up, my guy? You're
Oh my
so
God.
weak.
What are you doing?
Okay.
What's up, my guy? What's up, my guy?
That's awful. This is way worse.
What's up, my guy? Ready? That was roughly what it is. A dap up. And then the
0.
Gen Z new tap up.
Whoa!
But there's sometimes when you get that pop.
That's what we gotta get.
Gotta get that pop.
Yeah.
That was way worse than what I did. Mine was like loosey-goosey, and yours was like so aggressive.
I know.
I'll work on it with you guys.
Thanks.
But I think Spence is going to dap up a huge game designer.
Okay, there's a good prediction. I think there will also be in a Smosh video in 2026. There will be a dap up that will be like legendary.
Like,
it'll go viral. It'll be our short from that episode. It'll be like, whoa! It was like
and an
viral
editor's gonna,
dap up.
make
viral
Shayne-
dap up on Smosh. Okay, I have one last one that has nothing to do with Smosh.
Good.
We will find something on another planet that is pretty cool.
So you're not being specific. And I struggle with this
He's
because
scared.
you're probably gonna you're scared, man.
I like some kind of vague ones.
I don't like vague
I can make them whatever I want.
You
There's going to
have-
be a new fish, and there's going to be something on another planet that's a pretty cool thing. I think they're just going to be. These are headlines that are going to
Boo,
be.
you have to be specific, otherwise I can't look for it. You have to like, is it a rock? Is it a person?
bug?
Is it a shoe? Is it an insect?
Is it a bug?
Is it a ray of sunlight that was caught underneath a pool and the pool is metal?
Is it a bug?
Okay, fine.
Is it Quicksilver?
Okay, fine. A really interesting, natural. Not going to say like life, like or civilization, whatever. I think there's going to be a really cool natural structure on a planet.
That
like,
makes us
whoa,
go,
look at this like
whoa.
crystal mountain or something.
Crystal Mountain. Okay.
Like,
okay.
or just something
work at that.
crazy.
We can
Just
work
being
with
like,
that.
whoa, look at that. We would never find anything like that
Crystal
on Earth.
Mountain. I can
And there it is,
grip
right
onto
right
that.
there.
Okay.
You're
have
doing
1 point.
great.
You have 1 point.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I got a point for that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't cry here.
You're doing great.
Specificity, baby. Crystal Mountain. And I love, now I can picture it. Now I can find it.
We'll talk about this in a couple weeks, but who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Oh my God, I love this question. This is like my favorite question. I've actually been dying for you to ask me. Not Kansas City because Patrick Mahomes got hurt, and it's the first time in 10 years that he got hurt.
Yeah.
And I know that.
And it sucks. It really does suck that he got hurt because, you want to see like awesome players play.
Yeah, he's incredible.
I will say they were not going to go to the playoffs, even whether he
and
was
I
healthy or
knew
not.
that. I just wanted to like preface that I knew
Yeah,
a detail.
but it was a nightmare season for them.
nightmare.
It was a nightmare
Of
season.
course, it
Yeah.
was big
Yeah.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Kept me up at night. Very hard to sleep.
Throw a team out there.
I think the Broncos could do it. You're nervous that I said
I
that.
can't
I know.
say that.
I'm sorry.
I can't do that.
I think I feel it in the air. Coming in the air tonight.
Bengals?
Broncos gonna win the bowl.
Bengals.
No, and I just wanted to throw that out there
Not
to
the
like put it
Bengals,
up.
Not the
there.
Bengals. They've also had a nightmare season.
Nightmare. Oh, I know. Kept
Yeah,
up all night. Like
I
literally,
know.
I could not sleep. I was like, Bengals,
know.
what are you guys
I
doing to me
know.
in my sleep?
Yeah,
REM.
for sure.
Not the Patriots. I know.
Actually, real good chance. Real good chance
Really?
Of what? The Bengals?
of winning. No, the
No,
Patriots.
Patriots.
They are.
Patriots.
I hate to say it.
Why do you hate to say it?
Knocking on wood.
Because they've gotten enough.
Excuse you?
They've had enough.
stressed
We've never had
out.
enough. Okay?
No, they've had enough.
No.
They've had enough.
No, we haven't.
They need to be dormant for a while.
Dormant?
Dormant.
We experienced winter for like 8 months. We're already dormant. Let us have this.
You had 7 of them.
The Pats, go Pats.
I'm going to say the Pats.
God damn it. I'm going to be so
huge.
mad.
If the Patriots and the Broncos go to the Super Bowl, they are going to piss on the mouth.
So they cannot both go to the Super Bowl.
Chosen kiss cam, Broncos and Patriots kiss cam.
The Broncos and the Patriots cannot both go to the Super Bowl.
Why?
Because they're both in the AFC. So they would meet in the AFC
Oh,
Championship.
here's where he tries to
and
get points.
and they would decide who of the 2 of them are going to go to the Super Bowl.
Who are the 2 of them?
And that would be my nightmare scenario.
So, okay, Shayne, who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl? God, he loves this.
Who do I think is going to go, and then who do I think is going to win?
Oh, yeah. I love 2-part question and so fun. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. It's like a personal thing. It's like a jinxing thing. I don't want to say the Broncos. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to say it and then be wrong, so I'm going to just not acknowledge
Heard.
them. Yeah. If I were a betting man, fully betting man,
Yeah.
here's a weird one. I'm going to say Texans-Rams. The Rams win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Versus who?
The Texans and the Rams.
Right, of course. They're 2 different teams.
Rams who are Texans.
I was like the Texan Rams and?
Yeah, but we'll see. We're gonna have more episodes that will be closer to the Super Bowl, where we'll know.
You think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl?
If I had to put money on it, I would say them.
Scott kind of agrees with you over there.
Scott's feeling it.
Scott's a Rams fan. They're just really good.
Is there room for one more?
Yeah.
Yeah, throw it out
Wow,
there.
incredible.
Good on you, Chief.
You got a point for that because I enjoyed
Nice
your
coach.
excitement.
Yeah, I am excited. It's been a fun year.
Okay, my last one is I feel like coming out has kind of been not as big of a thing in the last few years. Like, I feel like a lot of people of influence or big public figures are like, it's just like it kind of goes without saying, and like they will casually say who they are, and like, but I think in 2026 we're gonna have a big coming out. Someone is gonna come out, and it's gonna be huge.
And it's gonna be that fish.
Shut up.
I'm coming out.
I think that's a really cool one.
I think someone's gonna come out, and it's gonna be someone we're like, oh shit.
Wow.
I love it.
Like a huge surprise, and it's gonna be like awesome.
Yeah.
I'm being supportive. I genuinely like that
You're just
prediction a
giggling
lot.
about the fish.
I think that's a fun prediction for Smosh to make. Like, I
So
think that's
who's
cool.
gay?
Exactly. Are they going to be like a celebrity?
It could be.
I think this is unfortunately one of my vague ones where it could be a celebrities or a celebrity we know, or like just like someone in the space.
Somebody is coming out and it's going to be big, and I cannot wait. And it will be the fish that we have no idea what it looks like. And somebody else.
You guys, when this fish shows up,
Oh, I can't wait.
you just have no idea.
Oh, I actually don't have any idea
You
because I
have
don't know
no
what the fish
clue.
looks
I
like.
can't wait to see a primate perfectly gut a fish that we've never seen before.
Whoa.
Are you guys okay?
Whoa.
Wow.
A monkey learns how to play chess and beats me at chess.
That I would literally pay money.
It would be tough.
watch
That'd
that.
be tough.
Okay, we are going to recap our 2026 predictions because Selina is incredible. Not only is she directing and producing the episode, she's also writing them down and being a fact checker.
Also, my 2026 I gotta go.
Okay.
My 2026 prediction also is that Selena gets a god mic,
Whoa.
You just,
which means she gets to have a mic and talk to you guys without having you guys have to.
I love it.
Well,
I kind of have it.
She
Oh my
has
god,
God
I was
mic.
right. Okay.
Okay.
okay. We have Reba at Smosh.
Yep.
We have a TikToker, hosts SNL,
Star internet person.
internet person. Bo Burnham comes back.
Love it.
SmoshCast interviews or hosts on a red carpet.
Yep.
The best day.
Best day.
We're going to have a day that all of us agree, and I think you guys in the comments throughout 2026, you keep us up to date on what you think counts as that. We need
best
to be in
day.
agreement about
Yeah.
that
I
one.
agree.
Smosh Flip 7. There will be a
Obsessed.
Smosh version of Flip 7.
Yep.
A Smosh version of a tarot deck.
Yep.
A late night show does D&D.
Huge.
I like that prediction. I think that could happen. A year of the turtle.
Yes.
Big turtle will be the viral animal of the year. Primates will do something new. I like that one a lot too.
Me too.
I love animal predictions. The Obamas shouting out Smosh.
Oh, I love it.
The
She put
Obamas.
the Obamas.
The
Very
Obamas.
nice.
The Obamas will shout out
So it could be
Smosh.
Michelle or Barack.
A gathering of 100 chosens. Chosen on a jumbotron.
Yes.
Cam.
Smosh baby, bringing it
again.
back.
Smosh baby.
Smosh mouth in space.
We love it.
Anthony shaves his head. He
Oh.
can make that one come true for us.
Yeah.
It might
Yes,
even
you
be
can.
Before this video comes out, who knows?
My favorite prediction, new fish.
Discovered.
New fish discovered. It's got to be a new fish that is discovered. It's got to never be seen before.
Yeah. Never been seen.
Robert Irwin gets his toucans out on Smosh Mouth.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Let's get him here and let's get him to bring toucans or a cool bird or something.
Yeah.
Spencer will meet Hideo Kojima.
Who you now know.
Who I
Who
now
you
know
now
and
know
I
and you
guessed
love.
perfectly. I love.
You should, the next time you guys are doing Resident Evil or like sitting down with a game
Hideo
with him,
Kojima.
you just need to throw out that name casually.
And he'll go,
And he will truly be mind blown. Just be like, oh my gosh. So, I mean, just be like, oh, I love Hideo Kojima. Like, I love the work he's done.
I am very excited to see his.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smosh viral dap up.
Which we displayed
Yeah.
very well.
Exactly what those are, yeah.
Something on another planet that's cool. Natural structure or
Crystal
something.
Mountain.
Yeah, something like that. And then we wrote down Rams win the Super Bowl.
Wow. These are really good predictions.
Yeah.
Oh, one more.
Oh, and a big coming out.
Big coming out.
all by
Gets its own page.
Big coming out.
Gets its own page.
All right.
Okay.
Big coming out.
Well, I'm very
Statue of
excited to
Liberty.
see.
She's gay.
Honey, she is gay.
I guess probably.
She's like, woo!
okay.
Guys, these are our predictions. If they start to come true and you notice them, comment on our
Comment.
video and let
Please.
us know.
Let us know.
Be
Let us-
vigilant online.
Yes. Let us know what your best win day is. And I can't wait to see that fish.
I can't wait to see the fish too. Courtney, thanks for being here.
Courtney, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Sorry I got y'all fired up.
Sorry, I've been aggressive this episode because I'm excited. Sorry, I'm so
You're right. It's not aggression, it's excitement.
I am excited for this new fish.
I'm excited for this new year.
What if I dap up a monkey?
Oh my god.
Dude,
Literally,
does
that'd be
that
so
count?
cool.
Does that would be viral and a primate doing something we've
I
never seen
think you
before?
actually just lost one of your points. All right.
I'm outta
Courtney
here.
is winning, and we are just trying to do our best here. See you guys.
Bye. Love you. Love you.